Okay, so as you can see, wait, we're almost back at 1,000. I may draw the winners again. I may not draw the winners again. I may. I have it open right over there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the live chat. Okay. I mean, we have 4 more until we have 1,000. Not people watching, but okay. I just noticed that that wasn't on there. Okay. Here, I'm gonna do the pop-out chat. So then we can do that, and then do that, and then here, I'm gonna do the pop-out chat. So then we can do that, and then do that, and then that, and let's make it a little smaller. Do that chat. So then we can do that, and do that, and then that's okay. Do that chat. Do that, and do that, and then that's okay. Oh wait, you can't see my screen. I forgot. Do that, and do that, and then that's okay. Oh wait, you can't see my screen. I have my little monitor. It's not a monitor, but yeah. Oh wait, you can't see my screen. I have my little monitor. It's not a monitor, but yeah. Oh wait, you can't see my screen. This video is called Watch Everything. Okay, there's one person. Is that one person me? Wait, one person. Okay, there's one person. Is that one person me? Wait, one person. Okay. Okay, 3 more. And we'll okay. If you're not, oh, okay, but so that was the winner. If you want to, okay, I feel like if you're not, refresh, but so that's on the line. So, if you want to be in the giveaway, then it's the first link in the description, because I am probably going to re-pick the winners. If you want to be in the giveaway, whenever, then it's the first link in the description, because we have 1,000. Probably about, I mean, 3 more. It's echoing. Whenever, then it's the first link in the description, because we have 1,000. Probably 2 watching. It's me and another person, isn't it? Okay. But so Damian, if you're watching, then comment, because there's not a way for me. Damian, if you're watching, watch, okay? I can't give you the Visa code because we're going to work something out, okay, if you want to. I am not going to just comment on one of your videos, the Visa codes, because then people will be able to find out the code. I'm not emailing it because there's some risks in that. But what I want you to do is I want you to make an about page. I even looked up on the live stream of how to do that, so I can private message you. Because I want to do that, so I can do it for you. Now I'll even look up how to get an about page on YouTube. For more subscribers. How many subscribers then?
Mr. Porter, I wanted to talk about
channel to get more views. I think that's how you make the channel trail, is it? Oh, we lost a subscriber. Who would have thought? Probably some person, but yeah.
Did I kill Hannah Baker?
I work with hundreds of creators, and I find not very many of them are intentionally using the About page on their channel. I want to give you guys 3 quick and easy tips that you can do to improve that About page on your channel and potentially turn it into a place that helps you get more subscribers. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer, and welcome to Video Creators, a channel that is all about helping you grow that About page on your channel. That is all about helping you grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that changes lives. And one of the best ways to spread messages is to grow that channel using something like your About page. Now, a lot of people just kind of tuck it off to the side and don't really focus on it, but let me help you guys change that so it can potentially set your channel up to perform even better than it already is. And the first thing you need to consider about your About page are those first sentences, especially like that first sentence or two. And the reason for that is because a lot of creators don't consider that there's actually a hover card that pops up in several places around YouTube, most notably in the comments section and also in the suggested channels on someone else's channel. And as you'll notice, when someone does hover over your channel with their mouse, the first few sentences that appear there are the first few sentences from your channel's About page. So it's really important that you craft these intentionally. I recommend that you do a few things. One, the first few sentences should call out your target audience and identify them. So someone who sees it and knows like, oh, this is for me because they are in your target audience and you called them out and you help them identify with that. And then number 2, you need to pitch the value. What are you bringing to that person in that target audience? So you need to do it in a way.
I got Damian if you're watching. Wavy. Hi, Wavy. You know, Wavy, I will. Do you know what I was just doing? What I'm looking for is I'm trying to get that Damian Playz guys from the other stream to have an About page because I can't message. Oh, by the way, he won the giveaway, but I don't even think he subscribed, so he probably won't get the giveaway. So yeah. See, I mean, Wavy has the About page. See how I can message him? I can message him the Visa code. I can do it right now. By the way, that's not the code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. But here. He won, but he won by this. I have 3 pick the winners, but I felt like that would be cheating, so I picked him again. But I don't even think that he is subscribed. I have re-picked the winners, but I felt like I mean, if you but I don't even think that he is subscribed. Subscribe or make an about page, then he's not going to be getting it. I mean, if you
have you?
I don't even think that 90 what? Okay, though. You don't have to. No.
Morning, Daddy. I got it.
Hit 90. Oh, that's a cool game. What game is that? Seriously, what game is that? If he's not watching anymore, then I am gonna go off his channel.
Get it, man. Let's go, I hit it. I want all of it. Let's get it, bro.
What? Okay.
Let's go.
What?
Let's get it, man. Don't forget the light.
2 more.
I just like the sound.
Not gonna get copyright. But yeah. 2 people watching, so who is watching? Wait, I feel like I just need to remind you. To be honest. Come on, that's Simpsons.
Where
It's okay.
bonbons play. Let's hope Osama bin Laden doesn't know show tunes. God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. How many people does he need? How many boys? How many girls? Wait and see.
You were booked on the flight from Boston that hit the South Tower, and you didn't get on it.
It was late. I missed it. Coincidences do
Hi,
happen. I was
Ian.
booked on the first flight that hit the tower, and
A small demonstration of our
Hi,
sinister
Ian.
strength should convince the world of our supreme power.
The Legion of Doom is about to begin its reign of terror.
And a 9/11 emergency surgical kit with working stethoscope.
Gangway! Oh. For your information, it was rich in symbolism.
It was rich in boring me to death.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
No, you're stupid.
Well, you're stupider.
No, you're...
Okay, 1 more subscriber. 1 more subscriber. Never mind.
Unidentified warplane sighted heading for New York City. Our detection system shows nothing. Mayday! Mayday! New York is under attack! Intercept and destroy!
A
is shielding
But
the
never
warplane.
mind.
It's getting through.
See, I still have
It's time. We will now strike at the heart of American defense and destroy the Pentagon with one swift and deadly blow.
Slim, remember those twin... Yeah, what about them? I don't think they're gonna be so tall anymore.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He's been spotted on the roof of the World Trade Center. It's for sure he's not there for the view.
This should create a giant force field between the two towers.
What went wrong?
Oh, no! All we know is it had something to do with the twin towers.
Months of work ruined. Oh, you...
Hang on! We're gonna crash!
We gotta regain control from those ghosts in the
Oh, hi,
cockpit.
Empire. Hi, Part 2.
I didn't know you could
Hi,
fly,
Empire
Jimmy.
Fox. I love this thing. In the neighborhood. Who you can talk this.
Ready for another attack.
Oh, by the way,
Manhattan.
go and get in the giveaway. Oh, it won't let me. If you're not in the giveaway,
We are under attack. Things
what's
so
RTB?
monstrous. Terror
I-
unleashed from the sacred cotton candy place of
What
our
does that
brains.
stand for?
If anyone is out there listening,
RTB.
get out of town before it gets to you. And I'm out of here.
I don't know what that stands for. But, yeah. If you are not in the giveaway yet, then go get in the giveaway. Because whenever... This is the second time I'm doing it. Whenever we have 1,000 subscribers... Oh, 5 watching. Whenever we have 1,000 subscribers, basically... We're going to be doing the giveaway. It's the... Go look in the description. It's the first one in the description. Because someone already won the giveaway. But, they don't have an about page. And if they don't have an about page, then I can't private message them. So, Damian, if you're watching, Damian Playz, then, yeah. Damian Playz.
It's gonna knock down the towers.
Oh, wait.
The towers are falling. Get away from there.
No use pleading. You're dead.
It doesn't let me subscribe. Wait, here, I'll try to subscribe. But it wasn't letting me. So, I don't know. Maybe I do, but yeah. I'll try.
Enterprise City swallowed him up.
Enterprise Towers.
It doesn't let me subscribe. I'll subscribe later though. Let's see, it says familiar with
It ends now.
subscriptions.
Fuck. Change everyone back to the way they were before Demona summoned you.
I've had 1,000. I think this will either be the third time or the fourth time. Go enter the giveaway. Because if you don't enter by the time we get 1,000, then I don't know. We still have 69 entries. Can you still enter? Here, wait. Oh, we lost one. And we lost one.
Please remain seated until the plane has come to a complete stop.
Let me just real quick. Turn off my display. I mean, I'll subscribe to you whenever it allows me, but it wasn't allowing me. So, is anyone gonna click on the giveaway link?
Tower of the World Trade Center 1 year ago.
Hungry here just had a great fall. He must have hit this lousy rock. Ouch! Oh, my tootsie!
No, you're stupider than stupid.
No, you're
you know
stupid.
why? Because you don't
That
know how
sounds
to spell
like
stupid.
Hey, Morty, we're looking for 2 perpetrators, and those are 2 guys. Is that a coincidence or what?
Good thinking, Mike. Let's take them down.
You dirtbags are going away for a long time.
I think not. These trumped-up charges will never withstand the sterilizing sunlight of our American justice system.
Hidden Knowledge presents 25 times the Simpsons have accurately predicted the future. Number 25. In the episode titled Itchy and Scratchy the Movie, there's a scene which shows a way over the top billboard promoting the film, which has Itchy hitting Scratchy over the head with the camera as blood comes out of his ears and splatters all over the place. Oddly enough, a similar billboard was created for the film Kill Bill, Volume 1 in 2004. Number 24. In Treehouse of Horrors, number 19, Homer takes to the polling booth to cast his vote for Barack Obama, only to have it changed to McCain by a faulty voting machine. Fast forward to the 2012 election. Obama versus Romney. A Pennsylvania voting machine was removed for doing the same exact thing, changing people's vote from Obama to Romney. Number 23. In the episode titled E.I.E.I.D.O., Homer takes a shot at Ford, and when he felt measures and uses nuclear materials and tobacco plant. Some believe this prediction was fulfilled when mutated vegetables started popping up in surrounding villages near the Fukushima power plant meltdown. Some of the mutated vegetables included cabbages, corn, and of course, tomatoes. Number 22. In the episode titled Sweet Seymour Skinner, A Badass Song, there is a scene in which we can see the lunch lady making a stew, which includes a secret ingredient, assorted horse parts. Fast forward to 2013, we have a horse meat scandal in the UK. Products sold by Bird Eye and other suppliers tested positive for traces of horse DNA. As the Sodexo, yet another supplier, was also implicated in the scandal, and they were responsible for supplying many schools in the UK with meat. Number 21. In the episode titled Hungry Hungry Homer, we have Homer accidentally stumbling onto a plot to discreetly move the Isotopes baseball team to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Move forward 2 years to 2003, when the Calvary Cannons moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and held a contest to name the new team. And of course, as you might have guessed it, if you already didn't know, Mexico, and held a 2003 to name the new team. And of course, as you might have guessed it, if you already didn't know, Isotope won by a vote of 67%. And of course, this was totally influenced by The Simpsons. But still, The Simpsons deserve at least half
the
the
giveaway
credit
is a
on this
Visa.
one. Number 20. In the episode titled Bart Carney, Bart is excited about playing a yard work simulator.
Am I the
while
only
Marge is quick to
person
point out
watching?
that
Not
he has
the
no
only
interest
person.
whatsoever in doing actual, real yard work, which
That
many
would be
people
really
find
cool.
similarities in with the popular game Farmville, which was a game that was at one point an internet craze and had everyone virtually farming, when in reality they had absolutely no desire to farm at all. Number 19. In the episode titled Lisa's Wedding, it's an episode which is centered around a fortune teller giving Lisa a vision of the future and her future fiancé in the year 2010. As a quick note, this episode is very interesting, as this episode alone features 5 of the 25 predictions on this list. First of which has Lisa's future fiance issuing a command to his watch, and in 2013, Samsung introduced their line of smartwatches which features S-Voice, which allows for voice commands. Number 18. In the episode titled Brother Can You Spare 2 Dimes, which features Herb, Homer's previously unknown brother, is trying to pick up his life after his first encounter with Homer, which resulted in him losing his vast fortune. Homer lends Herb some money as an apology. With the money, Herb builds a successful invention that translates what babies are saying into actual words their parents could understand. Flash forward to 2013. Cry Translator claims to allow you to translate your baby's cry and lets you know why your baby is upset. Number 17. In the 1983 episode titled Springfield, Mr. Burns opens a casino in Springfield, which features a parody act of the real-life Siegfried and Roy. During their performance, the White Tiger attacks them, which unfortunately became a reality in 2003 when one of the tigers critically injured Roy during one of the performances at the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas. Number 16. In another scene in the episode, Lisa's Wedding, we have Lisa calling Marge on a video phone and having a conversation very similar to what would eventually be known as FaceTime in 2010, which of course was introduced by Apple. This one is an extremely accurate prediction as both FaceTime was released in 2010 and the episode is set in a futuristic 2010. Number 15. In the episode titled Lisa's Sacks, we have a scene where Marge shows a book to Bart in reference to the Ebola virus, and Bart is pointing to a drawing where he is dead. Some people point to this as the foreshadowing for the 2014 Ebola outbreak that captured the attention of the world, as they struggled to contain it in Africa. However, it is important to note that there had been other smaller outbreaks in the 70s. Number 14. And yet another prediction from the episode titled Lisa's Wedding, we have robot librarians. While in real life, as of 2016, we have a working prototype for just that, robot librarians. While not humanoid yet, still pretty close. Number 13. In the 23rd season of The Simpsons, we had an episode titled Lisa Goes Gaga, where we had Lady Gaga paying a visit to Springfield. During the episode, Lady Gaga performed while suspended on wires, very similar to her 2017 Super Bowl halftime performance. However, it is important to note that Lady Gaga voiced herself during the episode, so she certainly saw the episode, so she could have just easily have taken from her character's performance and incorporated it into her real-life performance at the Super Bowl, but that is purely speculation, as Gaga has never confirmed this. Number 12. In another prediction from the episode titled Lisa's Wedding, we have Lisa lying in bed with her future fiancé, and we can see a poster in the background in the wall that reads 2010 Rolling Stones Tour, which pokes fun by calling it the Wheelchair Tour, since by most accounts the Rolling Stones should have been retired by then. However, while they didn't have a tour in 2010, they did have one in 2012, fulfilling this prediction that they would be alive and touring at their advanced age. Number 11. In the episode titled Limit of Troy, we have the children of Springfield waging war on the children from a neighboring town, Shelbyville, which results in the Springfield lemon tree being stolen, and the plot ensues to get it back. In 2011, somebody had the bright idea to steal a real-life lemon tree for an unknown reason. It is unknown whether it was a joke or there was some other ulterior motive. Number 10. In the episode titled You Don't Have to Live Like a Referee, it is centered around corruption in FIFA. In the beginning of the episode, we have a scene that has a FIFA official speaking to Homer regarding corruption in FIFA. He holds up a magazine that reads, Scandal in FIFA. Then he says he's about to be arrested himself. Then out of nowhere, he is arrested. In 2015, a criminal investigation was launched against FIFA, which resulted in charges against 14 people, which included 9 current and former FIFA executives, of which 7 were arrested. Number 9. Yet again, in the episode titled Lisa's Wedding, we have a shot of the world-famous clock tower, Big Ben, and in the background we can see the shadow of an alley-shaped building that looks very similar to the shape and location of the Shard. However, the Shard wasn't designed into the year 2000 and didn't begin construction into the year 2009. Number 8. In the episode titled Papa's Got a Brand New Badge, we have Homer starting his own security company after he's dissatisfied with the performance of the police department, following a blackout. He eventually cracks down on mob boss Fat Tony and his scam to glue cotton balls onto ferrets and pass them off as toy poodles. A plot so comedically ridiculous surely it couldn't come true. However, it did in 2013. The Huffington Post reported that such a scam was going on. Argentinian pet dealers were selling furry ferrets and weasels and trying to pass them off as toy poodles. Many people fell victim to the scam. Number 7. In the episode titled Deep Space Homer, NASA is concerned with a decline in public interest in space exploration, so they decide to send an ordinary person into space, an average Joe, or in Homer's case, a below average. It is reported that the writers of The Simpsons argued over this episode because they believed it was too far-fetched for people to believe that an average Joe would be able to become an astronaut and go into outer space. However, this ended up being the case for real-life average Joe, Oliver Knight, who beat out 87,000 applicants to land his dream job as a real-life astronaut and will be able to go into outer space. Number 6. In the 2007 Simpsons movie, there's a scene where they are returning in a train to Springfield after being on the run from the government. Lisa tells Marge that they should not be so loud to Springfield after being on the run from the government. Lisa tells Marge that they should not be so loud when speaking. Marge replies by telling Lisa that it's not like the government is listening. Then it cuts to NSA headquarters where you can see all the agents listening to everyday conversations. Fast forward to 2013, Edward Snowden leaked and exposed the NSA spying program that showed they were wiretapping citizens without the proper warrants. Number 5. In the episode Lord of the Dance, Homer partners up with Bart to make a small fortune stealing the school's cooking grease. A ridiculously hilarious plot that, oddly enough, played out in real life by real-life thieves in New York, when 2 thieves were caught stealing cooking oil from a 45-gallon drum at a restaurant, which had a street value of an estimated $1 per gallon. Number 4. The episode titled Whacking Day was an episode that revolves around a fictional holiday, Whacking Day, in which Springfield citizens drive snakes into town square and club them to death. Ultimately, Lisa convinced the townspeople that snakes deserve to live, which serves as a message against animal cruelty. However, it seems not like everyone got the memo, as in 2013, Florida held what they called the Python Hunt, and they gave away prizes. One for the longest python caught or killed, which received $1,000, and $1,500 for the most caught or killed. Number 3. In the episode titled Homer's Odyssey, we see the first appearance of Blinky, a three-eyed orange fish, which has mutated due to the power plant's radiation. Later on in the season, he makes yet another appearance, this time as Marge's main dish in her plan to sabotage Mr. Burns' run for office. Surprisingly, in 2011, a fish with the same three-eyed mutation was pulled from a reservoir that received water from a nuclear power plant in Argentina. Number 2. In the episode titled The City of New York vs. Homer Simpson, which featured the Simpson family hand to recover the family car, which was taken by Barney Gubble and abandoned outside the World Trade Center. This is a very controversial prediction, as Lisa holds up a magazine with a big number 9 and the World Trade Center forming the numbers 11. And as we all know, on September 11, 2001, we had a horrific terrorist attack on the Twin Towers, which killed thousands of innocent people. The numbers 11. And as we all know, in September, with a big number 9 and the World Trade Center forming the numbers 11. And as we all know, on September 11, 2001, we had a horrific terrorist attack on the Twin Towers, which killed thousands. We had an episode titled Bart to the Future, where we find out Lisa has become president of the United States, and she's having a meeting regarding the financial state of the country, and she has this to say about it. While this does indeed predict the Trump presidency, there has been a lot of false information regarding this episode. For example, these images have been going around which show Trump waving and standing in front of a podium, which is very similar to real-life events, as it should be, since this animation wasn't created until after the events had already taken place. The images are taken from the internet animation that was released by Fox in July 2015, from an animation named Trumptastic Voyage. Secondly, people claim that the electoral map was predicted accurately, which is also false, as this was taken from a separate clip. Mr. Byrne endorses Romney, which had nothing to do with the Trump election. But with all that said, as I already stated, The Simpsons did accurately predict the Trump presidency, just not in the epic fashion many want you to believe. Hello
I
everyone,
think I'm the
JC
only
here. I
person
hope you
watching.
enjoyed that
Well,
video.
not
If
that
you
one,
did,
but yeah.
please be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We upload new videos every single week. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I mean, we had some people watching. We did.
Since the dawn of time, there have been an infinite amount of individuals willing to look past their own setting to imagine the world of the beyond. Some don't have vision. Many can't find purpose.
Huh.
yours from last week?
Come on! Don't you dare fall. Don't do it. I can't fix it. It's gonna fall. I'm gonna cry. My phone is ruined. Okay, okay. This is done. This is. This is. Dang it. Luck be lady tonight. Luck be a lady.
You told me you would tell me. Okay, we're not going in. I'm going to put the meat in the oven. We're not going. You were in here talking. Oh, dear.
Who else is watching? Okay, Damian, do me a favor, please. If you're watching, you're not gonna be the winner. Whatever, Damian isn't gonna be the winner. TJ, good job. No. Where's the corner? And okay. So, you know, you guys don't get to be the winner. You know why you don't get to be the winner? Because you didn't get enter in the giveaway. So if you didn't enter in the giveaway, it's your fault, not mine. Not my fault, it's your fault. Okay. So okay, hi. I mean, who's watching? Because I am going to re-pick the winners for my giveaway. Unless Damian Playz is watching. Because if he's not watching, then he doesn't get to win the giveaway. Tonight. Excuse me. Who else is watching?